Okay, so this is going to be a video on recycling campaigns. Okay, so it's different in every single call dialer system. We use calltools.com. That's the default call dialer for Gerland outbound sales programs. Some customers will have their own campaign. Therefore, this video will not be any use to you. But for you and I guess future assistants, future agents who are assisting us with operational matters, we recycle campaigns when the leads are running low. So you see this column right here, leads. It shows you all the leads available in each particular campaign, right? So here are the campaigns, here are the leads, right? So BPO multi-industry, well, that means there's multiple leads within that industry. BPO follow-ups, those are the leads that customers requested emails and we're going to follow up with them. And then it just goes on, a bunch of different campaigns we have going. So here's an example of how to and when, not just how, but when to do a recycle. I typically like to see the campaigns go to zero, right? Let the campaigns run to zero. The agents always have a follow-up campaign, so they're trained to immediately go to the next campaign. First thing you do is go to more options on the right-hand side, edit. Second thing you do is I like to recycle once a week, and I like to change the phone number. Changing phone numbers is really complicated, so we'll do a whole other video on that. Although Call Tools has videos, we'll also do one-on-one training. But essentially, what you could do in auto dialer software, you could have a million phone numbers. See, we pay $3 a month right now, so it gets expensive. But what you could do is, and what you should do is, and what we will do is, you pay $3 a month for every phone number. You get one or two or five phone numbers for every zip code, maybe more for the more popular area codes and less for the less popular area codes. And then there's a feature when you call the customer, it could match. You see this? Match local, group state match, group local match, or group random. So it could literally match the area code of the person you are calling. So when the person is looking at the phone and their caller ID, it looks like somebody locally is calling. That's a very classic feature for outbound telemarketing and telesales. It's something we're going to implement in the future. For now, it's not of major importance. But again, this is how you switch phone numbers. What you want to do is, oops, you're not supposed to go to edit, by the way. You're supposed to go to recycle. So that first little portion of the call, you have to kind of excuse me, you learned something new, but that's not related to recycles. It's early in the morning for me. So, okay, once again, more options. Recycle. You see some dates. Now, these dates only allow you to recycle a 30-day period. It doesn't mean you have to go 30 days back. It means you could only do a 30-day period. So I'm going to go to, like, let's say June 20th, and then I'm going to go to July 19, and now it's going to recycle all of the leads entered within that time frame. So even if I recycled a older list, but it was within these dates, those leads will be recycled. Okay. Second thing, dispositions. I just click all of these. Don't ask me why I click all of them. I can explain it later. Well, let me explain it since we're doing a training video. Essentially, these are the ones you want to keep in. So voicemail, busy, no answer. Yep, who cares? I want them back in my campaigns. Now, of all these other manual dispositions, these are the dispositions the agent chooses after the call is disconnected, right? So the call is connected, they talk, call is disconnected, then they select the disposition. It's my job, it's our job to pick the ones we want to keep. And there's only four: other, answering machine, human answer, connected, noted, callback. These are the only four we want to keep in the campaign. So in other words, all of these other ones, which we'll do right here, the ones we want to remove, booked, We remove booked because if the client is a sale, we don't want to recycle their name and keep calling them. They're a customer now, right? Or they're a lead, or they're whatever they are. We want to remove them. Not interested, obviously. Wrong data, obviously. Appointment lead, that's the same idea as here, right? If we made the appointment or we made the lead, we don't want to annoy the customer. We want to do the right thing and remove them from the list. Otherwise, you might ruin the opportunity and really be becoming, really closing the deal in the future. DNC, do not call, not a decision maker. Sometimes you'll call a customer and there's just no decision maker available. Some of these overlap a little bit. You have to understand we had a couple different campaigns and the clients want certain dispositions. So if the client makes a disposition request, we're going to add it to our list here. By the way, not interested, obviously. So you see the difference in the tables? So the 4 on the right side we want to keep, and then the 4 on the left side we want to keep here. See? Booked, not a fit, wrong number, appointment, lead, client not interested, do not call. Okay. And the last things we want to do is just select these 3 boxes. You press submit or recycle, and that's it. So you have to keep in mind it takes 5 to 15 minutes to process. So what I do is I press campaigns. It's not here yet. So it doesn't mean you did something wrong, it just means be patient. Be patient. So there are really no other campaigns I could recycle at the moment. I could do this one for practice though. I shouldn't be recycling it because it's 400 leads, but I'll recycle it anyway. Actually, I'll recycle this one. First thing you do is go to recycle. Second thing you do is the dates. This date I'm going to do 25th of July to 24 of August. Other.
Which one you are recycling?
The campaign I'm recycling is right here at the top. Campaign, BPO, consumer goods. And then these are the dispositions I want to keep. Other, answer machine, human answer, connected. Put your phone on mute, please. Look how fast I'm doing this. See? Submit. See? These 4 match these 4. These 4 match these 4. Submit. See, I got all the buttons selected. I got all the buttons selected. I have the dates. See the dates? It has to be within a 30-day period. That's it. And that's how you recycle a campaign, boys and girls.